Hey everybody, welcome to the first installment of reloading for your backcountry hunting rifle. So in this episode we're going to get started with some brass preparation. We're building some ammunition for my buddy John, my podcast partner. He's shooting a 270 Winchester short magnum. So when you guys are looking at components for your backcountry rifle cartridge, it's kind of broken into three categories. There's your bullet, your gunpowder, and your brass case. So of those, your brass case is probably the least important, so you don't have to worry about too many brands or anything like that. But consistency is key. So if you're going to load 50 rounds, load 50 rounds of Winchester brass or Remington brass or whatever you have. Try to keep it all the same because the brass manufacturers do make it a little bit different and it will affect your performance. So we're going to try to go through a series here and build a sub-minute of angle ammunition. And just to review, when we talked about sub-minute of angle, 1 minute of angle is 1 inch at 100 yards, 2 inches at 200 yards, and so on. So this is going to be for the budget-minded backcountry hunter. So John's rifle is a Remington 700 SPS, which I think he got on sale for $600 at wholesale. And he has a Vortex scope on it, which is about a $300 scope, and then some tally rings. So for under $1,000 is what you can put together a decent backcountry rifle for, without any bells and whistles. And with reloading some ammunition here, we hope to get sub-minute of angles, so smaller than a 1 inch group at 100 yards. So when you're buying your dies, there's a few different choices. You may see some of them say FL, which stands for full length die set, and some of them say neck die set. And the difference is, on a full length die set, it's going to press your shoulders back and your sides in, so it is like it came out of the factory. So every chamber and every rifle is a little bit different. And some guys use a neck resizer, and the benefit to that is once you put a some factory ammunition in your barrel and fire it, the brass expands and it form fits to your chamber. So it's called a fire form brass. So that can add some accuracy. The drawback to that is if you are hunting with it and in a wide variety of temperatures, it is very tight fitting. So there's been some instances where guys have had loading issues or chambering issues because the tolerances are just too high. So to keep it simple, we're going to resize these to full length. So we're going to bring them back to the factory spec. So let's do that now. First, we're going to spray some lubrication on them so the brass cases don't get stuck in our press and die set. I like using the Hornady one-shot just because it's foolproof and it's super simple. So with this die set, with one squeeze of the press, it brings the brass down to factory configurations and it punches your old primer out. So you're ready to clean it. So let's do the rest. Alright guys, well we've got 40 rounds or 2 boxes of ammunition done. They're full length resized and the primers are punched out. So stay tuned. Next week we're going to be doing more brass preparation and getting ready for loading it. Stay tuned.